Oh, let's just jump right in. Thank you, everybody, especially the Raye fans. You have been amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And now it's time. And many of you actually said, you know what? She just performed this song, Nightingale Lane. Not Nothing Nightingale. I cannot even speak. Nightingale Lane. Interesting name right here. Raye, Nightingale Lane, live at Abbey Road Studios, which actually we love the Abbey Road Studios. A member of ours recorded 2 of his records there. Now let's do this. Subscribe if you haven't, but most of you right now have subscribed and are watching this video. Raye together with the London Symphony Orchestra. All right, here we go. Let's see what she has to offer this time, because every time
this is a song about the greatest heartbreak I've ever known.
It's incredible. Let's go.
The song is called Nightingale Lane.
Okay, so this is the
on the street in the South London suburbs, where my first love kissed me goodbye. Beer stained and tear stained was a pain that made me cold and numb. Up to the oceans I cried, I made of steel.
Oh, wow.
But when I drive, I reminisce. I drive slow, I'm letting go now. Just see a ghost town when sometimes at red lights with closed eyes.
I already know this is going to hurt in a very good way, because she's just so unique and so open. You know, live at Abbey Road, of course, adds another layer to this one.
Tell myself to go on, just say it. Somebody loved me once. Somebody will again. Like the way you loved me.
The warmth.
Hard years to get over you. It was an aching I refused to feel again.
Yeah, man, she's so honest.
It was an aching
Look at her arm.
refused to feel again. And looking back now, we never were quite right for each other.
If you have lived even a little, then you will feel everything she is saying.
But in the absence of passion in my life,
It's almost like a diary entry. She decided to sing out loud and share with all of you, you know? That's really what it is, actually.
When I drive down this road, I reminisce. I drive slow, let him go now. Sometimes
Wow.
at red lights with closed eyes, I tell myself, in fact, I tell myself to go on, just say it. Somebody love me once.
Wow.
Somebody will again, like the way you love me on Nightingale Lane. And though we never made it.
Okay, so there's something happening right now that I talked about very, very often. And it's actually on purpose, letting your voice crack and not really correcting it. It's on purpose because, you know, when you perform a intimate personal song like this, you can tell, especially Raye, that she's someone that knows the truth. She knows the truth, you know, and the truth lands harder and it's way more effective than something that seems too good to be real. And that's why when you hear sometimes people breathing in deeply, or when you hear small changes in the voice, in the, maybe even in the, not in the tone, but maybe even in the pitch sometimes, or the cracks, it just makes it more real. That is awesome.
Capable of loving someone the way I love you. It was right there, early June, next to Old Park Avenue.
Wow.
I've dabbled in love since, maybe every other summer. It never lasts long, they never stick around. I'm made of steel now. I believe someday someone gon' come along and knock them walls down. And knock them walls down. When I drive down this road.
Her topics are so real. I love it.
Right here in this ghost town. Right here on this ground is where someone once loved me. And someday someone will.
This became a bit like Rosalia Berkan right now.
Someone will come and find me, baby. I know it, I know it, I know it. Someone will love me like the way you love me on Nightingale Lane.
Nightingale Lane. She's even controlling her own mixer there. That is awesome. You know, especially towards the end, that feels like closure and a confession at the same time. Not every song has to entertain. You know, some are meant to just be the truth, to just be, as I said, a page out of your own diary. And I think that is the best example right here. What is happening with this performer, with this woman? This is not normal. Every time, different every time, insane, and every time full of surprises. Man, wow, that was beautiful, heavy, and necessary, especially for the music industry. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think of this performance, and I cannot wait for the next one. She is incredible. She really is incredible. Raye in the house once more. Nightingale Lane. On the other hand, it's also interesting because a lot of times you hear somebody sing, when I was younger, you know, my wife left me or whatever. And often it's actually just a made up story. With her, you don't even have to look it up. You know, every single word that comes out is real. Thank you. See you next time.